I'm very lucky to be here right now.
It's so much fun.
We're flying from one country to another.
But in the States, you don't really see kind of buildings like this.
It's more like immersive, I think, when we get to travel.
It's incredibly exciting because you're sharing this experience with them.
It's definitely fun, but also serious and educational at the same time.
Well, it's essentially like a mock version or a simulation of the real United Nations.
Where young students can act as diplomats and come together with other delegates
to debate with other students on the biggest issues plaguing the world.
Hear each person's point of view about that issue, and then we discuss how to solve that issue.
So you're working to make real solutions to these problems, but obviously it's still model. So
14th annual Prague conference has opened.
Let's say you walk in the room and you're just observing, you would be completely lost.
For them to actually reach out and help them.
Everyone's saying something else, there's different motions, there's different points.
You're pretending to be like a country, and so you really have to understand that country and understand how they feel about certain things.
I've never been to Thailand. I've never done research about Thailand, but now I know a lot more about Thailand than I did before.
It's not what you think, it's not your own opinions, it's the country you represent. You have to research, and research, it takes a long time.
Most important, listening to everyone, and also trying to understand your country's perspective on the topic. Thinking about that kind of changed my perspective on how I view things.
It makes your brain think. It's not out there, there's just one answer, no. Try to come together with other delegates and come up with as many solutions as possible, because sometimes the topics are really complicated.
Thanks, delegate. The chair now invites the delegate of Russia.
Is the delegate of Ukraine ready to give their opening speech?
Although you still have this feeling in the back of your head that you know that this is a simulation, you have this genuine desire to want to solve these issues because you know they're important and you know how impactful resolving these issues are.
We're all working together to solve actual issues, and I know that in the future, we'll be able to actually come together and make real differences, not just in a model or a simulation, but in the real world.
Feels the vote for this resolution is imperative.
Anyone who ever attends MUN has always left with the notion that it is an incredibly enriching experience.
It will better help them with communication skills, working with other people, especially people you don't know, you've never met before.
I hope they leave with something new that they learned, something new that they were amazed by. Maybe they like coming together with other delegates. Maybe they want to become diplomats now. Maybe they want to work in the UN in the future like me.
True, the world is sad, but there are a lot of things that we can do to make it a little bit better, and I think that MUN really inspires that, especially in the youth, because we are the future and we're the ones who are going to be making decisions. So I hope that everyone can walk away with a renewed passion for politics and for humanity in general.
Although it's said a lot, but it really only does take one person to make a difference. It really does.